Hi, today I'm going to show you how to change the actuator on a 2006 BF Ford Falcon. This particular vehicle is actually pre-March 2006, so it has the new style of wiring loom. So please make sure that you do have a look at the correct model number for the actuator, because they are different based on when the vehicle was built. As you can see, this particular vehicle, I've already removed the door trim from it, and I've already changed the actuator, but I thought it would be important just to sort of upload this and give people an idea of how it actually works. Here is the door trim. So first of all, what you need to do is remove this panel on the inside. Inside that panel there is actually two screws, one up in there and one up in there to remove. There's also a plastic lug cover over the handle that you need to remove, and also remove the screw from there, plus two screws on the bottom, here and here, one on the side and one on this side as well. Once those screws are removed, you then need to remove your handle. Now, the handle you pull out like such, and it is actually connected to this mechanism here, which helps work off the actuator. Very, very simple to remove, and you will see once you remove your door trim how easy that is to actually remove from the vehicle. Once you've done that, I got a screwdriver and put some electrical tape on the end of it and slowly pried off the door trim. The door trim is actually held on also by numerous lugs. As per what you can see here, there is several across the top of the door trim, a couple down the side of the door trim, going back up the other side. I got my screwdriver in just close to where the lugs were, roughly located where they were, and slowly pried them until they made sort of a popping sound and they came off. The top ones you can't really put a screwdriver in there to help pull them off, but once you get the bottom ones off, the top ones certainly came out with a bit of help. Once you've removed your door trim, you'll see, as per what we've got here, is we have the wiring loom to electric windows, if your vehicle is fitted with electric windows that needs to be removed, and also the wiring loom to the actual actuator itself. Very simple to remove, just push in this little button here, pull nice and firm, and that'll come away from the wiring loom for the actuator, and the same with the electric window wiring loom as well. There's a push in button right there. On the back of the door trim, where it actually plugs into the electric window, which is there, you'll notice that the handle is actually glued on to the panel of the door trim. Now you can remove that handle, it will require you to break off these lugs here, and also here and here. It is also obviously screwed in, as I mentioned before. It does require a little bit of work to get that wire ring loom off the electric windows, a little bit of force, but make sure you do push that button to be able to remove it safely. Once you've done that, it's just a case of actually pulling this foam paneling that you can see here off, which is quite simple. It just comes back like so. It is actually moulded into the door, so you just need to pull it away. The whole paneling does actually come off. I took it off to actually change the actuator, but if you have a look in here, if we can get in there, see, it's a bit hard to see actually, but there is actually a rod that goes into the door handle on the outside of the door. That rod is like a little button there, you just flick it down and that rod will actually come out. And also when you remove the actuator, the paneling, when you actually do remove the actuator, this will come away with the actuator. This piece, plus the rod that goes to that activates the front door handle, needs to be removed and put onto your new actuator before your new actuator is refitted. You'll also find that in here these 3 screws need to be removed, and these 3 screws are actually hex type screws, not Allen key, so you will need a hex type screwdriver to remove those 3. The actuator then just comes out. You put that on your new actuator with a new rod to your front door handle, and then do the reverse of how we've just removed it and put it all back together. I hope this video was helpful to everyone, and thanks for your time.